Welcome back. We're on day 22 of our practice together. We completed 3 weeks of practicing yesterday, and I just want to pause and take a moment to say that you are doing an amazing job. You're doing an amazing job showing up for yourself and doing the best you can to navigate through this very challenging time. So take a moment to pat yourself on the back and honor how you are showing up for yourself. I thought this would be a really good time to do a pause and check-in. So what is a pause and check-in? It is when we take a moment to slow down, go within, and check in with ourselves. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to take a pause, and we're going to practice checking in with ourselves. So we will do this together. My thought was that what the best way to do this together is that I will say a prompt and then encourage you to journal about that prompt. So we'll take breaths in between each prompt so we can kind of recenter and get clear. And also I want you to really go into this without any self-judgment or pressure. So there's no wrong answer to these prompts. I want you to just let whatever comes into your mind come right through and flow through onto your journal page, okay? So you don't have to edit it, think about it, judge it at all. So it's really important to do, especially when we're going through a challenging situation, because we can get so caught up in our head or rushing around in our body. That's sometimes how our anxious energy can manifest. So to take a really mindful moment and breathe deep and check in with ourselves can kind of reset us and allow us to make a mindful next step of what we need to give to ourselves in order to stay grounded and to stay well. So let's practice. Okay, so let's come together with a couple of deep breaths. Just begin to settle your energy and bring it into your center. Releasing out whatever you're storing for the day. Okay. So our first prompt is, how am I feeling right now? So let's take a deep breath together and then journal about how am I feeling. Okay. How am I feeling right now? Let's take another breath. The next prompt is, where am I storing these feelings in my body? Where am I storing these feelings in my body? So let's take a breath and check in with our body and notice the sensations. next prompt is, what do I need to give myself more of? What do I need to give myself more of? Let's breathe. What do I need to give myself more of? Good. The next one, let's breathe. What do I need to give myself less of? What do I need to give myself less of? And we breathe. And we breathe. Do I need to ask anyone for support or help with anything right now? Do I need to ask anyone for support or help with anything right now? And we breathe. Great. So I want to encourage you when you do this on your own that you can take as long as just it's flowing, keep writing. And also these are some of my go-to check-in prompts, but you can ask yourself anything that's coming up for you or resonating with you at the time. So there's no, like everything else, there's no wrong way to practice this, okay? So I want to encourage you as we go through the days to just take a moment to pause, check in, and allow yourself to notice where you are, what you need, and how to show up for yourself. We will take just a moment now, since we're 3 weeks into practicing together, to do a little check-in about how you're doing through this practice. So let's just take a moment to check in and see if there's anything you need insofar as support around this practice. If you have any questions for me or anything like that, then I could best show up for you as well. So let's take a breath and just let that be our check-in about our work together. So the prompt is, how am I finding this practice? Do I have any questions for Deb? Okay, if anything comes up, please send them my way. I'm happy to support you. Oh, fell out. And answer your questions in the best way that I can. With that, a job. Let's wrap up. You know who's been on my mind a lot lately are people that do not have privilege and are navigating this situation, possibly without a safe home to live in. Many refugees around the world, immigrants, people that are in detention centers, people that are living in unsafe homes. So it's difficult enough to feel this collective trauma and have privilege and a safe home. So let us send all the strength and love that we can to people that don't have that and are struggling with fear and worry and their physical health and well-being right now. So sending so much strength and love to them. And to you, a huge energetic hug. Thank you for continuing on this journey with me. You're doing a great job, and a reminder to keep being so loving to yourself and to all those around you. I'll see you tomorrow.